Now then, welcome back to the Survivor Series, Terra Firma Punk. And I've been busy today playing around with a few bits and pieces. Everything's growing nicely, still not completely ready to harvest, last time I looked anyway. I can see that there's a few jute over there that's ready to harvest, and maybe a few of these crops are now grown enough. But this is the final harvest of the season. We have, we're in late summer already. I've been working that much that we've now passed through all the springs and now we're into the late season. My fruit has blossomed and grown and the bushes have yielded. Let's have a quick look. I think there's some more there. Yes, there is. Another quick yield of the bushes, but most of them have already given me everything they can possibly give me. I'm quite happy that most things have been stored away as best as possible in this chest over here. Still got to work on the fact that I need a proper Terra Firma craft storage system for it, but I heard that there is a new update coming out for Terra Firma Punk. I believe it's actually already live, but I haven't actually updated. And so I need to update. Yes, I need to update. But for right now, I'm happy with what I've got. I've got to go and do something else first, which is why I don't want to do the update just yet. The update should bring about a few changes that aren't going to be bad for me, but I don't need those changes right at this minute to get on with what I'm planning on doing next. And yeah, none of this is grown properly yet. This takes a long time when you're not really looking at it every day. So I'm going to go away and leave it, and hopefully it's not just a load of seeds when I return. I might want to wait until the final harvest is out first, but yeah, well, it's okay. I've got lots of these crops anyway, so if I absolutely fail to get back in time to harvest these one last time, then so be it. I have this much stuff for winter. I've already turned a lot of these grains into alcohol. Well, at least I'm trying to. You probably noticed that these barrels have been around for a little while. Well, I finally filled them all up and started cutting and grinding the grain down properly. Let's put that up. And started putting them into the freshwater barrels. So I've got some rice flour in there, which will make sake. I've got some rye flour in there, which will make rye whiskey. I've got more rye whiskey. There's a thing about rye whiskey, I think. Wheat flour, which makes normal whiskey. And I think I put some potatoes in one. Yeah, put some potatoes in to get some vodka. And then I made bread with a few other bits and pieces to make a good pack-up sandwich, right? The idea there is that I'm going off on an adventure. So I'm going to get myself all kitted out with everything I need, and I'm going to spend some time away. I'm going to take the winter and go out into the big wide world, because there's lots of things that people have been pointing out are available in the big wide world that I need to check on and make sure that I've got. I did actually do a lot more of this processing. I've updated this to make it the larger size, and I was testing something out. I was testing out putting in certain amounts into the bloom to make it easier to process once I've done. So I've got 2 extra levels like we were talking about last episode, so that I can add in more raw materials. I still only get 1 bloom, as was pointed out in the comments. Thank you very much for your hints and tips. It's all helping me realise things. And I'm taking pig iron in these groupings. So if we look at these are 25 units each. So when I had a single bloomery, I could put 8 of those in, and that would give me 200, so that'd give me 200% bloom. That gives me a 400% bloom with the extra size on the smeltery. I keep calling it smeltery. I keep wanting to call it smeltery. The bloomery. Those extra levels give me the increased size of the blooms that I can achieve, which means that I can time it a lot better. So now I throw 16 25s in, and 16 charcoal, which I think my charcoal was previously just done. Yeah, if I got it empty at the minute. Yeah, I've got my dirt there for it. I've recently done a last batch, and I get these blooms of 400 iron. And I found that once I've heated this up, and I work it on the anvil, Working it once isn't that hard. Takes a little bit of time. I may have to reheat it a little bit as well, but mostly I can now get it the first try. I'm getting pretty good at getting it the first try. And then when I've got 4 refined blooms of iron, I can put them into here. As you can see, I've got a little bit left over from a bloom that was not quite 100 exactly. There was like a 30 and there was a 35 or something like that, or an 85 and a 70 or 80, oh well, whatever. I have some left over. So now I put these refined blooms into here and smelt it down into full ingots, and then use the molds to take it out of here. I still have to make sure that this forge has to get up into the high yellow heat, so I still have to use the bellows. But it does mean that I can leave the iron ore blooms in here for a while warming up, and then when I'm got it to the right heat, I can just drop them in here one by one and start taking them out in ingot form. So I only have to work the bloom once to split it on the anvil, and it splits into 4 equal parts, and then I make 4 ingots out of that quite easily. Just really the cost of charcoal. I didn't realise how little wood I had until I started using it in vast abundance. But all of my trees are now grown, and I've got plenty of time to harvest them all down and turn them into Terra Firma Craft charcoal in the pit there. And then I should be able to make the rest of my iron ore into a good amount of iron ore. However, I can see how much I'm going to get here. There's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 20 more ingots there. And these you could work out if you want and calculate exactly how much I'm going to get out of all this lot. But I know it's not going to be enough. I know it's not going to be enough for me. And now I've got a kind of a routine, a system going that I'm confident in, that I can do fairly quickly and in a pleasurable way, in a pleasant experience to do all the banging and crafting and stuff to get the ingots. Now I know what I'm doing, I can do it en masse fairly quickly. I can just sit down for a few hours. In here, I've had a quick change around. While I was waiting for the bloomery to cook the iron and the charcoal into the blooms, and while I was leaving the crucible onto heat and all that kind of stuff, I'd come up here and I'd have a little bit of sort out. I used a bit of the wood to make a few more chests, and I had a bit of more organisation to the place, because we've been living out the same, like, 4 chests for ages. I still haven't tidied that side up yet, so ignore that side. But I started putting windows in, and some wooden edges, and some more windows over here, and so on. I've now got sections. I've divided up all of my raw materials that I've been collecting, and I've put them in so that they're kind of colour-coded, really, with the chests. So I've got the lighter blocks here, the slightly reddish blocks in the maple chests. I think it's maple, or is it spruce chests? Spruce chests. In the spruce chests. And then I've got the darker stuff in these larger chests, because I, of course, live in a basalt area, so I get a lot of this sort of stuff. And then I've got a few vanilla-style blocks, and a couple of bits of grass, marble and basalt, that I think I got from quest rewards, and of course some Minecraft tulips. And over this side I've got some bits and pieces that I've gathered from other dimensions by exploring. And there's lots of things that are out there in the world that I've passed by because I didn't feel armoured enough, or that I had a decent weapon on me for fighting. I didn't feel I was ready for combat. And I generally don't go anywhere in Minecraft until I feel ready for combat. Either that is like the first day in Minecraft, going down and getting iron to make iron armor, before going deeper into the caverns to find diamonds, to make diamond swords and diamond armor. In a kind of a UHC style, I suppose, I do that kind of stuff. In a kind of a UHC style, yeah. I've been setting myself up to run away from all those different opportunities, as it were. And I've only gathered a few bits and pieces from those places, but I've gathered a lot of interesting bits and pieces. Like, I haven't made any of this Flaxbeard stuff. I got steam tanks and pipes and all sorts from claiming from ruins. I made these bits and pieces, yeah. But I want to go and loot the world. I'm going to go and loot the world. And on my way, I'm also going to see if I can find any more iron deposits that I've marked previously. And I'm going to go and have a look around and find everything I can possibly find and bring it back home. And then when I get back home, I'm going to deal with some things around the base. And presumably it'll be spring again by then. So I'll be all about harvesting and sorting things out. And while the things are growing, I'll be doing all my smeltery stuff and blacksmithing during the spring and summer months. And then probably out exploring again. So for this episode, we're going to go and go. We're going to go and go. We're going to go and go and go and go. That's it. We're just going to go. We're going to go and explore. Yes. We're going to get into some fights. And I will be right back once I've collected all of my things and packed my packed lunches, my sandwiches, and other raw materials into these many pots that I've got lurking around here from the last time I went running about. And I will be back in a moment. Well, already not far away from home. And I'm already finding things that I possibly just walked straight past previously. Kind of crazy. All of this copper ore here in the rich ore format. Just sitting in this little bay here. Possibly I sailed straight past it in a boat. Possibly I walked over there straight past it previously. I definitely unlocked the area on the map, look. It's just south of where my base is. I definitely unlocked the place. But I've probably been round it this way, and I've probably been round it this way, and I've probably walked over this way. And missed this little cove altogether. And it happens to be rich native copper as well. 35 units apiece. So that is a turn up for the books. Oh, before I hand it in, as it were, let's hand it in. There's a quest for this kind of stuff. I've not really been looking at the quest book for a little while, have I? I've got 12 unclaimed quests, apparently. That's cool. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. Some stuff in the Stone Age. I might be able to complete some of these now. Maybe. Clean fish. Yeah, maybe. Hearth and field. Here we go. What we got? I've got a load of soya beans. Yes, I collected soya beans. What would I like? Nothing right now. Doesn't unlock anything else. Ancient cloth. I made some jute fibre so I could get a nickel, a jute, a slime ball, or a raw fish. Not going to collect that yet either. I'll collect all these when I get home. So that I've got places to store it. Although I could go straight home now, but yeah. There we go. That's it. Rich native copper ore, 16 of 16. And I get a copper nugget and a reward of either a puffer, a clown, or a raw fish. Oh, thank you very much. And then I've already done doubling ingots into things. I think I've got to find native gold, 16 as well. And make a bottle. I could probably make a bottle, get some soul sand. Okay. Yeah, we can do these things. And where are the other unclaimed quests? Here we go. A bronze hammer. I recently made a bronze hammer, didn't I? Got a reward bag, some borax, some saltpeter and things like that. Yes. Stone bricks. I think I just found some stone bricks, or I got given them as a reward. But this is offering me ingots of black bronze, which is pretty cool. I could potentially make another sword or something out of that. That'd be good. Yeah, so we're okay with that lot. And some other bits and pieces I know I haven't really got into yet. I've got into the Iron Age, so I need to do a stack of charcoal and I get some logs back for it. And I also need some ropes from the ropes mod. I haven't actually used the ropes mod before, so I don't know whereabouts it is exactly. But anyway, that is this particular quest completed. And now I'm set up for the rest of my journey with the first really good find of the adventure, as it were. A load of rich native copper. And now as the sun goes down, I'm going to make my camp in this little section and maybe do a little bit more mining out. Just to make sure I'm safe for the night. So I'll see you on my adventure in the morning. And there, that'll do nicely. And a little torch just there. Awesome. And this just to make sure I block my path when I get in there. Alright guys, I'm going to dig around a little bit more for a bit more of this copper, and I will see you in the morning. Once again, not very far out on my travels. I haven't gone far at all. Look, I'm just crossing this water over here on boat, and I wanted to unlock this part of the map because I'd explored around it before. But again, I did a man look or something. A man look at this thing. I wasn't really searching for it, but I did a man look and found nothing. But now there's this thing here. I must have gone right round it and ignored it last time. Or maybe it's changed. I don't know how I missed it. I'm just going to leave my boat there. I've circled this island a time, and this is one thing that I've picked out that looks rather interesting. It's got little pipey bits sticking out. Oh, and a spawner up there. But this is daylight. That looks like a horrible, horrible spider spawner of some kind. Oh, okay, well, let's not debate about it too much. I feel like I should be up there. Let's get rid of this. Come on. I should have put a spade on the bar, really, shouldn't I? Let's see. Can I take it out before it spawns anything on my face? What is it? It's one of those fire beetle things. Pinch beetles. Not having that. No way. I will have this, though. Some more pipes are always good. And what's this stuff? Wire support frames. Well, it breaks. And what's the recipe for it? Iron plates and rebars from Railcraft. Oh, it's a Railcraft wire support frame. Okay, cool. Oh, come on. Don't just rearrange my entire inventory for me. Silly game. Get yourself sorted out, inventory tweaks. What are you doing? I pressed R, not redo my inventory. I'm going to have to change that. I'm going to have to change that. I had it all perfectly organised and sorted and everything ready. I don't know what the advantages of these wire support frames are, but I guess in Terra Firma Craft, any kind of support frame is a good frame. So I'll have this stuff. And if there's anything lower down, they're smooth already, so I could take these and actually take them home with me. And then that looks like normal rock. Doesn't appear to have any sort of deeper underground. Can't hear anything. So I'm not going to dig around too much. I'm just going to grab what's left of this stuff. We're going to have a quick explore of the island. So I'm going to do this bit with you guys and have a look around. Let's have a look. I'll come back and probably clean all of this kind of stuff out later. I just didn't know what was going to be in it at the start. So I thought I'd record it and have a look around. Oh, we got a copper reserve around here as well. Okay, worth noting. Can't see it on the surface like I did the last one, but there's more copper around here. That's good. Good to note. And, oh, deer as well. I don't actually want to harm these deer. I'm not going to try and eat them. I wanted to see if I can use rope on them. So let's have a look. Take the rope. There we go. And, well, I may as well put away... not the sandwiches. Everything's disorganised now because I've reorganised my inventory like that. Might as well put that copper away there. And these pipes and things as well. And some blocks. Why not? Yeah, I'll do this. Seal that back up and pick it back up. And where's my axe gone? Give me my axe back, thank you. And put that on the bar. There we go. And put that back on my back. That's how I've been carrying it around as extra storage this time around. I want to see if this rope does anything like a lead to them. Yes, it does. It is exactly like a lead. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. You can remain here on this little island quite happily by yourselves, breeding up and doing all the things. But this, I remember calling this Copper Island, or these two Copper Islands when I was first here. And look, there's more copper in them veins there. And I went miles to find copper. Can you believe it? So I got some rich copper here, maybe. What kind of ore we got? Oh, it's only poor native. It's not amazing. So we'll just grab a few bits. Yeah, it goes deeper at least. Yeah, but it's all poor. So, what do we get? 15 units per one. It's still worth getting, but not getting until I need it. What else have we got on this island over here? Let's see, have we got other places that are worthy of my sword arm? I mean, we've dealt with the first spawner very, very easily. And I know there's a few other places that I really want to go and visit. And I'm not sure if there's anything else on here, but I want to have a proper look. Oh, there's some more copper here as well. Yeah, Copper Island, definitely. find it all after I need it. That's a great thing, that is. That was just another poor one, though. We might not find a vein the same as we did before. Yeah, there's lots of it around here. That's good. This little island's not a bad place to start out either, if you wanted to start out. Deep, dark ravine. Bit of clay. Ravine carries on going up that way. Go and take a quick peek. Oh, what's this tree? I've never seen one of these before. What is this? A sakura. Is that how you pronounce it? Sakura. Sakura. Sakura tree. Ooh, well, I've got some ladders. Maybe I'll climb that and try and get some saplings and chop it down. That'll be an awful lot of wood to take home with me, though. There's another one here. Wow. Okay. They are pretty big trees. I wonder what the wood is actually like. If I try and take one piece, I'm going to lose out, don't I? Let's try and take one bit. Is the whole thing going to fall down? Yes. Okay, well, it didn't take a lot to bring the whole thing down. Wow. I didn't really want it all either. Man, oh man, I might just have to leave a little log pile down here. But what does it look like when you cut it up into pieces and make it into planks? Well, that's not too bad stuff. I quite like that. And what is the planks like? Not too bad. That's quite nice. That's quite a nice colour. I quite like that. Right, well, I've got to pick all this up now and stack it somewhere. Man, they grow so big. So this is copper and sakura. Sakura. You can tell me pronouncements in the comments if you want. Let me know how to pronounce it properly. But I'm just going to leave that there for now. I want to find some more areas to explore. I think probably a highlight reel is probably best coming up. Oh. What are you? That was bismuth, maybe? Where did that go? There it is, I've got it. Where's it? Rich. Oh, rich bismuth. Cool. I may as well. Actually, I'm just throwing that away. I meant to throw that away. There we go. There's some rich deposits of this as well. Awesome. Okay, well, how am I going to get all of this out of here? I think I'm just going to have to mark it on my list of places to come back to when I'm ready to take it all. I mean, this isn't exactly the adventure I had planned. I was planning on an adventure to find more ruins and places, but it seems like I've stumbled upon a little island out here that has a lot of resources that I could use back at home. There's only that one ruin by the looks of it, though, and these are the shape of sakura trees. Okay. I know I've got some more decent places to go to down on this part of the mainland over here. Places like these guys over here. It was mentioned that there's something in the gas trap houses that actually is worth going back to, so I might just clear out this little island while I'm still close to home and take a few bits back. And then come back on my adventure ready for next episode. So with that, guys, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching and goodbye. And there was a wolf down there as well. Ooh, I don't have any bones on me. I knew there was something I should have brought with me. Bones. I should have brought some bones with me. Overburdened? Why am I suddenly overburdened? That fell off my back somehow? What? Okay. Right, well, I've got to quickly find somewhere to spend the night. So I will see you next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you again very soon. This looks like as good a place as any. I will see you again very soon, guys. Thank you for watching. And goodbye. That'll do. See you later, guys.